Welcome. Today we have this square root. We are asked to simplify it. Let's get started. We have square root of 11 minus square root of 96. We are asked to simplify this square root. To simplify this complex square root into simpler one is easy and straightforward. So what you need to do is make sure you get rid of the innermost square root. Once you simplify the innermost square root, the outermost one is easy and straightforward to remove. Now we have square root of 11 minus square root of 96. Here we can simply split 96 into 16 multiplied by 6. Doing this, we will be having square root of 11 minus square root of 16 times 6. And don't forget, if you have square root of a, b, you can simply write it as square root of a multiplied by square root of b. Doing this, we now have square root of 11 minus square root of 16 multiplied by square root of 6. And square root of 6 is 4. Therefore, we can simply have square root of 11 minus square root of 4 times 4, that is 4. So, multiplied by square root of 6. So, we are now left with square root of 11 minus 4 multiplied by square root of 6. Now, it's now making sense. So, let's apply this method by adding 2 divided by 2, because 2 divided by 2 is still 1. So, for adding the 2, we give us opportunity to be able to eliminate the innermost square root so that the square root won't look complex anymore. So, therefore, I had 2 divided by 2 into bracket 11 minus 4 square root of 6. So that will give me square root of 22 minus 2 times 4 square root of 6 divided by 2. I've used the 2 beside the numerator to open the bracket. Now, we'll now be having, so we can split 22 into 16 plus 6, because 16 plus 6 will give us 22. So 16 plus 6 minus 2 times 4 square root of 6. Everything divided by 2. And don't forget, 16 can simply be written as 4 times 4. Therefore, that was why I had square root of 4 square plus square root of 6, everything square, minus 2 times 4 times square root of 6. And don't forget, square root of x square is still x. So now let's now apply this. If we have x square plus y square minus 2xy, that will simply give us x minus y everything square. Because once you expand x minus y everything square, that will give you x square plus y square minus 2xy. Now, if you apply this principle to the above, we now have square root of 4 minus square root of 6, everything square, divided by square root of 2 square. And don't forget, if you have a raised to power x divided by b raised to power x, you can simply factor out the x. You now have a divided by b, everything is by x. So, when we apply this to the above, we'll be having square root of 4 minus square root of 6 divided by square root of 2, everything squared. So the square will cancel the square root. So we are now left with 4 minus 6. 4 minus square root of 6, everything divided by square root of 2. Now, let's now rationalize this, because this is surd. In rationalizing of surd, now we have a times square root of 2 divided by square root of 2. So 4 minus square root of 6 times square root of 2 divided by square root of 2 times 2, because square root of x times square root of x will still give you x. So therefore, 4 minus square root of 6, everything, close the bracket, square root of 2 divided by 2. Now, let's use the square root of 2 that we have at the denominator to open the bracket. Square root of 2 times 4, that will give us a 4 square root of 2 minus square root of 6 times square root of 2, that will give us square root of 6 times 2. We now have 4 square root of 2 minus, so 6 times 2, that will give us 12, square root of 12 divided by 2. Moving forward, we have 4 square root of 2 minus, we can split 12 to 4 times 3, that will give us square root of 4 times 3, everything divided by 2. Now we got to 4 square root of 2, then we can split this into square root of 4 times square root of 3, divided by 2, and don't forget square root of 4 is 2, that will now give us 4 square root of 2 minus 2 times square root of 3, everything divided by 2. Now, let's now factorize out 2 from the denominator. Now we have a 2 to bracket 2 square root of 2 minus square root of 3, everything divided by 2. The 2 will cancel 2. Therefore, we now have 2 root 2 minus square root of 3 as the final answer. It shows that the complex square root that we have, that is the square root of 11, minus square root of 96 will now give us 2 square root of 2 minus square root of 3. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed before. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. Give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for your usual support. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to drop your opinion below this video. Your support and contributions will help me to do more research. And please, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't subscribed before. Thanks and God bless you. Mathematics is the study of numbers, shapes, patterns, and logical reasoning. It helps us solve problems, make decisions, and understand the world around us. From basic arithmetic to advanced calculations, math is used in everyday life, science, technology, and engineering. Square root algebra involves solving equations that include square root. It focuses on finding values that make the equation true, often by isolating the square root and squaring both sides. It's useful for solving real-life problems involving area, distance, and quadratic relationships.